Super Bowl commercials and trailers. Hey everybody, so we had a lot of new trailers and some nifty commercials that came out during the Super Bowl last night. I'm in Colorado, so go Broncos. I'm sorry if any of my subscribers and fans are not Bronco fans, but hey, I won. I'm sorry, I won. Anyway. So let's get into some of these. I've already seen them because I watched them during the Super Bowl. I probably shouldn't have watched them so I could do a bunch of reaction videos. But I figured I might as well just talk about them in one video, and because they're pretty short. They're just TV spots. So there's not too much to talk about for each one. So the first one, Jason Bourne, which would be the fifth movie in the franchise. The last one was not very good. But it didn't have Matt Damon in it. It was a different character. It had Hawkeye. And it had promise. The beginning was good, but then the rest of the movie wasn't. And the story was very lacking. I didn't like it. So it's nice to see Matt Damon coming back, bringing back some of the director from the other two, the last two, not the first one. Yeah, it looks pretty good. They didn't give us much. I think it was only a 30-second spot. But we got to see what some of the action sequences would look like, and they have a pretty good large scope to some of it on the motorcycle and little sparks that fly in. But the fight scenes look like a Bourne movie. Matt Damon, I like those fight scenes. Now in Supremacy, some of the fight scenes were too close up and shaky cam, and I hate those. So I'm hoping that they do pull the camera back a bit, and from what we saw in the trailer, I think they are. I want to see the fight scene. I don't want to see quick cuts. So keep the camera as still as you can and film it as back a little bit so I can actually watch the fight scene and not blip, 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 and that's it. But if they do well, I think it's going to do well. I like those movies. X-Men Apocalypse. We actually got to see Psylocke do some stuff instead of just stand there. So that was cool, but that was pretty much it. We got a little bit more of Apocalypse in there. Yeah, I'm still iffy on how he looks. I'm not sure. I'm going to hold my reservations until I see the movie. But it looks like a good time, so I'm going to be in the theater for it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So... yeah, Michael Bay. One of the things that's frustrating is it is Michael Bay, and he likes to over-commercialize everything. But we're getting some of the stuff that I wanted when the second movie came out when I was a kid. Krang, they showed Krang was going to be in it. You got Bebop and Rocksteady. So, like, for that, I kind of want to see it just because I want to see those. But I know the movie's going to be over-commercialized, and so I'm probably not going to like it overall. I'm torn. I don't think I want to support Michael Bay anymore. Maybe I can just watch it another time. It's not something I feel I have to go to the theater for. It's something I can wait and get it cheap later. So I'm not going to see it in the theater. But I am curious to see what they do with Krang. But yeah, that's pretty much all I think about on that one. The Jungle Book. So we got to see some of them talk. I think it's going to be a good movie. Jon Favreau directing. I like him. I trust him except for the Shannara Chronicles. I don't know what went wrong with that, but maybe it was just MTV. But the Jungle Book looks interesting, and I want to see that. And you got Tarzan coming out this year, too. We got 2 jungle movies coming out this year. But they didn't have anything for Tarzan during the Super Bowl. The Hulk and Ant-Man Coca-Cola commercial. That was pretty interesting. My brother pointed out it's a lot like the mouse and the lion fable of the mouse pulling the thorn out of the lion's foot. It's just like Ant-Man opening the little mini can of Coke for the Hulk. And I thought it was clever. It was a cute commercial for Coca-Cola. Expensive commercial, but cute. The Captain America Civil War trailer. And at the end of that trailer, we saw who was on whose side. Vision is on Iron Man's side, which kind of puts a lot of the weight on Iron Man. Like, he's Vision, that's like having multiple heroes. He's like Superman. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to go up against Vision. But anyway, I mean, the trailer looks good. We got a couple of neat little scenes, but nothing too much extra that we didn't know before. And finally, the only other thing I want to talk about is the Turkish Airlines commercials integrating the Batman v Superman stuff. That was interesting. I liked the way that they did that in trying to show Gotham and Metropolis as real places, and the fact that Turkish Airlines is coming in to help them out. I thought it was a little cheesy, but it was a cool intermix. I think it was smart on Turkish Airlines' part, and probably cost them a lot of money to not only do the commercials, but air them. I can't even imagine how much money they spent on that kind of promotion. They must be desperate to break into the U.S. market. But other than that, there wasn't anything in the commercials during the Super Bowl that were that interesting. Just the trailers. There was one commercial, the Doritos commercial with the baby. That's pretty funny, but it's been out for a while. So all in all, the commercials were just neat. But the game was cool, for me at least. What did you guys think? Any commercials or trailers that popped out at you? What are your opinions on it? Comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, and I will see you guys on the next video.